How's it going, guys? Bibi here with another Bibi's Pick, a series where I pick an anime that I've seen in English and recommend it to all you awesome people at home. So this week I'm recommending Kaleido Star. As you see here, I've got season 1 and then season 2, which is New Wings. So let's get into it. Kaleido Star is a 51 episode series that spans over 2 seasons and has 3 OVAs. The series is an original story about a 15-year-old Japanese girl named Sora Nagino who aspires to join the Kaleido stage, a type of circus that tells stories on stage like ballet, but incorporates acrobatics and other tricks and stunts. Sora moves to the United States in hopes of becoming a Kaleido star. Produced by Gonzo Entertainment, the series was released in Japan in 2003 and then released with an English dub later that year. This is an amazing series that has an in-depth story and really shows off the passion and struggles that Sora has to go through in order to climb to the top. Our main protagonist Sora is a really relatable character in how she strives for perfection and yet she's still struggling with self-doubt and she's feeling inferior to her idol Layla Hamilton. All she wants to do is meet Layla's expectations and hopes to be good enough to share the stage as an equal with her. Because Sora shows so much emotion and determination, it really gets you inspired to try and work harder and try and be better at what you may be aspiring to. Whether it's the characters or the story, in my opinion, if a series can inspire a person to do better and try harder just by watching it, then you know it must be doing something right. The rest of the characters in the series aren't as inspiring, but they all have their own sets of struggles and they have their own story, so they are very well rounded as a whole. The animation in this series is pretty good, if not a tad sloppy, but that can be forgiven when they put a lot of effort into the scenes that they do put into, because they are amazing. The way they animate the acrobatic scenes and any emotional driven scenes are just perfection. Kaleido Star was dubbed by Funimation and it was pretty good, but the one-off characters were pretty awful. In saying that, they only had one line, so it wasn't really an issue, but it was a glaring fault when you did hear them voice the background characters. The DVDs for this series include the first OVA about Rosetta, an aspiring Kaleido star who looks up to Sora. This one-off episode was a really nice way to end the series. It gives you the feeling that the Kaleido stage will always continue with someone new. It's unfortunate, however, that the second and the third OVAs were not included in the DVDs. Whether Funimation didn't have the rights to dub them, or whether they just couldn't get the rights to put them on the DVD, I don't know. I know that the American version of Kaleido Star does have the first and second OVA, but the European release, which I have, only has the first OVA, which is a shame. The second and third OVAs are not dubbed, which is also a shame. I tried to find the second one in English and no luck whatsoever. This is rather rare to find online as well. The second OVA is called Legend of the Phoenix, Layla Hamilton's Monogatari, and is a 50-minute OVA. It was really nice to watch. It had a lot of backstory to Layla's past and about her mother dying. There was also a few flashbacks to the series, which was a bit of a shame to watch and was a bit boring because I had just finished the series, so just be aware of that. If you go straight into the OVAs after you watch the series, you will get some flashbacks of things that you have already seen not too long ago. The events of this OVA is right after the end of season 2. I won't go too much into what happens throughout this OVA because I don't want to spoil the OVA and I don't want to spoil anything in the series because it tells you what happens after the Kaleido Star series finishes. So no spoilers down in the comments below, please. The one thing I will say about this OVA is that it was great to have some more story behind Layla. The fact that they're still building on the characters in the OVAs, making the characters even more fleshed out than what they already were in the series. I can really appreciate that. And the other thing I want to say is that, oh my god, the flashback of Layla when she was a child. Little Layla is bloody adorable. And as for the third OVA is a CG abomination and is not worth the time watching. I mean, if you really want to watch it for completionist's sake, then go for it. You can find it on YouTube. It's in Japanese and there is only Spanish subtitles. So when I watched it, I was unable to understand a word of what they were saying. Pretty much it's them telling you about each character in the series, it looked like, and they're all kind of introducing themselves and telling you a bit more about the characters. The CGI in the series is just dreadful. It looks like PlayStation 1, maybe early PlayStation 2 graphics. It's just blah, and I did not enjoy watching it. Lastly, the series does have a manga. It was serialized back in 2007 in Shonen Bang magazine. Unfortunately, that magazine did go under, so I don't know if this manga has actually finished. But it is interesting because it is set 15 years in the future from the end of the second season, and it follows Sora's little sister Yume, who you meet in the series itself. So I am really interested in reading this series, and I'm going to be looking it up fairly soon. I really hope it is finished, and I hope it is translated somewhere, because I want to read it. And I must say, I would actually love to see that as an anime. It would be a great follow-on from the Kaleido Star series. So if you like series that follow gymnastics or have protagonists that are trying to climb their way up to the tops, then I think that you'll really enjoy the series. I can't actually think of any other series off the top of my head that it's like. It's rather unique. So I would just really highly recommend this series. I absolutely love it, and I've watched it several times from start to finish, all 51 episodes. And that was Bibi's pick, Kaleido Star. Have you seen this series? What do you think of it? Leave it all down in the comments below. I look forward to reading it all. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big like and share it out to all your friends. I'd really appreciate it, and it helps me out a lot. And while you're there, please go have a look at the rest of my channel. I've got plenty of other recommendations, figure reviews, and a lot of anime news, so I'm sure you won't get bored. If you want to chat to me and see what I've been up to, I'm on social media. I've got a Twitter and a Facebook, and I'm online constantly, so make sure to come like me and follow me on there. And if you want to see more from me and more videos like this, then please make sure to subscribe for a wide range of anime content. From Moe to Mika, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!